everybody. Welcome to our 9th 2025 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. I'll link you guys to number 10 and 11, both of which have less than 10 spots left. There's 10, here's 11. Let's check out number 10 here. Number 10 has don't want to contact seller. That's a misclick. I am the seller. Let's see. White Sox, Phillies, Mariners, Cardinals, Jays on that one. Alright. My dashboard did not load here. Yeah. Okay. So for today's break, we have what? Sansa's stealing. Oh, standing. Yeah. Now she's down. Alright, we have Francisco with the Orioles, Mariners, Rangers, and Brewers. Andrew K has the Red Sox, the Angels, and the Dodgers. John A has the Yankees, the Guardians, and the Pirates. Bill has 6 spots, which include the Rays, Astros, Marlins, Cubs, Rockies, Giants. Brian O has the Jays. Joseph M has the White Sox, Cardinals, and Mets. Dale K has the Tigers. Christian has the Royals, Diamondbacks, and Nationals. Brandon H has the Twins. Brian H has the A's and the Braves. David D has the Phillies. Ronnie has the Reds, and Stacy has the Padres. There's Sansa. Okay, so yesterday I got Series 1 in. That break is up, the first one. Today I got Pristine that just arrived, and I gotta figure out pricing later this evening. I'll have that one up as well. If anyone wants to reserve spots, let me know. My Pristine will be 8 breaks, 1 hobby per. They are fairly pricey boxes. If I recall, I think it's the one that's got like top-loaded hit autos in it, a bunch of them, something like that. It's been a couple years since I did Pristine. I think I did it in 2022 or 2023. It is 2026 now, isn't it? Hey there, Christian. Maybe if you were here the other day, Christian, your luck would have been better and you would have got that dual auto. Maybe. I was really hoping to roll a 1. I rolled a 2 though. Alright. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Dax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt, D-backs. Eli Willits, first for the Nats. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Semi Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohn, first for the Giants. Carson Benj, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. Thomas White, Marlins. Jack Agurovich, first for the Cardinals. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guards. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. And our first auto is a Ray. It'll be Cooper Fleming, the shortstop that looks like a pitcher. Oh, I think he's the only one in the set that's like that. That'll be for Bill. Bill has been getting some decent hits with the Rays. So he was a 2nd rounder. Surface looks very clean, actually. 53rd overall pick, Cooper Fleming. There's our Willits. Alright, we have Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals for Joseph. Blake Mitchell for the Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners for Francisco. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Samay Jr., first for the Nats for Christian. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Bowman Draft Night, we have Ike Irish of the Baltimore Orioles for Francisco. Then we have refractor first Matthew Fisher for the Phils, for David, and refractor. Damn, that cut is awful. Eduardo Tate for the Twins. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Holy moly, that is a terrible cut. Let's make some room for our insert here. Yeah, that is the worst Bowman draft cut I've seen. Hopefully, our second refractors aren't all like that in this box. Oh, dude. Ooh. That would not be good. Alright, we have Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Yofran Castillo, Rangers. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants. Tatum Gray, first for the Rays. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Viduric, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmerin Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Luke Dickerson, Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels. Theo Gillen for the Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. And an Aqua Wave for the Mariners. It's a first. It'll be Nick Becker, 11 of 125. A very nice looking team color match, in my opinion, for Francisco. One of those very aesthetically pleasing looking cards right there. Alright, Chrome first, we have Brandon Compton for the Marlins for Bill. J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. Whoops. Sean Gamble, first round pick for the Royals for Christian. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels for Andrew. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals for Joseph. Caleb Bonemer for the White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. And a prize prospect, it is Eli Willits for the Nats for Christian. And our first refractor will be a very, oh god. That's not good. That's not good news, is it? Look at that. Terrible cut on an Aaron Walton. Our first refractor for John. And this time our second one is not terrible. And it's first round Jordan Yost. So hopefully, oh boy, if it's every other, every other one, that's just not pretty. I assume they'll do defect submissions for a miscut. I don't think I've sent any miscuts in, but if it ends up being like a giant chunk of the box, I might have to. I mean, look at that, it's crazy. And Aaron Walton is a second round pick, so that's the highest pick in this set for the Guardians. It's funny, if it was Pokemon cards, it'd be very valuable. They love miscut stuff. I don't think baseball card has much of an audience for that cut. Could be wrong. We have Reynald Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Flores, first for the Brewers. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Arjun Nimala for the Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phillies. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. Jamie Arnold, first for the A's. Christian Fauch, first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle, first for the Cardinals. Pico Cone, first for the Yankees. Jordan Yost, first for the Tigers. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. And just Chrome. Cross fingers, our refractors are okay. We have Ching Sen Ko for the Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs for Bill. Rock Riggio for the Rockies. Yeah, she's doing something over there. Cody Bowker, first for the Phils for David. Esmerin Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians for John. Max Clark for the Tigers. Bowman Draft Night, we have Seth Hernandez of the Pirates. That'll be for John. Oh, alright, looks like our second refractor sucks this time. First one is Connor Essenberg for the Atlanta Braves. That'll be for Brian. And our miscut will be Dakota Jordan for the Giants for Bill. Essenberg was a 5th rounder, so I'll put him down here. So it's looking like we're going to have 1 out of 2 miscut refractors, which is really stinky. Ryan Sloan, Seattle. Colin Yeaman, first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Tim Piacentine, first for the Jays. Ike Irish, first for the Orioles. Mason Morris, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Matthew Mura, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. J.D. Dix, Arizona. Kason Cunningham, first for the Diamondbacks. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. Thomas White, Marlins. Jack Gurevich, first for the Cardinals. George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. And Cash Mayfield for the Padres. And our crow, we start off with Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies for Bill. First round, Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox for Andrew. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves for Brian. There's first round, Seth Hernandez for the Pirates for John. Feldman Celestin, Mariners. First round, Gavin Killen for the Giants for Bill. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers for Francisco. Prize Prospects, Ike Irish. Orioles for Francisco. And our first one is good. It's a Red Sox. It'll be Franklin Arias. That'll be for Andrew. And our second one is Luis Pena for the Brewers. So not their first. That one will be for Francisco. Seth Hernandez, get in there, please. There's Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminetti, Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Fien, first for the Rangers. How many boxes? Well, currently I have... I'm still buying them. I just got 5 more in today. Whenever I have, like, leftover inventory cash, I kind of just buy more Bowman draft because they tend to just go up. I have up to 31 breaks right now, Bowman draft. At some point they end up spiking and going way up after the initial wave of inventory goes away on the bulk sellers. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. Aaron Escobar, Phillies. James Elwinger, first for the Twins. Felton Celestin, Mariners. Kevin Killen, first for the Giants. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets. Max Williams, first for the Marlins. Andrew Salas, Marlins. Anthony Ayenson, first for the Red Sox. Elian Pena, Mets. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. Nate George for the Orioles. Joseph Zira, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. And if you're interested in how much I have of anything, you can always look at my spreadsheet on the inventory tab, and it'll show you everything. What I have coming up and how much of what I have. Leo DeVries, Chrome for the A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels for Andrew. Theo Gillen for the Rays. Dane Livingston, first for the D-backs for Christian. Mason Morris, first for the Reds for Ronnie. Eduardo Tate for the Twins. First round, Kason Cunningham for the D-backs for Christian. And we have an axis of Kason Cunningham. D-backs for Christian. Refractor number 1. Nice. At least this one wasn't miscut. It is Seth Hernandez for the Pirates. Third overall, not third overall pick. I forget what he was. That's for John A. And then our miscut is Ryan Weidman for the Padres, who was a third rounder. Miscut on the Padre for Stacy. Hernandez was a 6 overall pick. Okay. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Sansa's eating the dog. We have Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Kate Anderson, first for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Cade Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Charlie Condon, Rockies. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. Tate Soothasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Jake Cook, first for the Jays. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies. J.J. Weatherholt, Cardinals. Cade Crossland, first for the Cardinals. Ching San-Ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. Rock Riggio for the Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Leo DeVries for the A's. And an auto for the Marlins, Brandon Compton. I can't remember. Is he the second rounder or it's Williams? I think this guy's a second rounder, actually. Yeah, 46 overall. Very high second rounder. Nearly first rounder. And that one will be for Bill. So Bill's got both autos. Both base autos. We have Theron Lorenzo, Detroit. Jose Briseño, Detroit. Malachi Witherspoon, also Detroit, for Dale. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs, for Bill. Steele Hall, first rounder for the Reds, for Ronnie. C.J. Gray, first for the Angels, for Andrew. Prize prospects, we have it's Luis Pena for the Brewers, for Francisco. Our first refractor stinks. It's a Pirate. It's Esmerin Valdez, non-first. For John, and then our second is Pico Cone, first for the Yankees, who was a fourth rounder, and that'll be for John. Steel Hall. All right, Jacob Reimer, Met. Landon Harmon, first for the Nats. Jesus Medie, Brewers. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmerin Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Max Clark for the Tigers. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. And what do we have here? Oh, it's upside down. There's a Kane Kepler upside down for the Cubs. Oh, there's a few upside down. Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. Ethan Hedges for the Rockies. And then a 48 of 99. The serial number's barely on the card there. Green paper will be Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. Like I said, that number's barely on the card. So that one will be for Bill as well. Where was Frey taken? He was a third round pick. Alright, Chrome. Travis Bazana for the Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds, for Ronnie. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. Caden Bodine, first rounder for the Orioles, for Francisco. James Ellinger, first for the Twins, for Brandon Axis. We have Kevin Keelan for the Giants, for Bill. Refractor first, Aaron Watson, second rounder for the Reds, and refractor first, Jake Cook for the Jays. That's cut goofy, third rounder. Alright, Gage Wood, first for the Phillies. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Davallan, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. Sammy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Sansa, I can't play right now. I'm in the middle of a break. Travis Sikora, Nationals. Briggs McKenzie, first for the Braves. Joshua Cruder-Grauer for the A's. A.J. Russell, first for the Rangers. Yohani Morales for the Nats. J.D. Quinn, first for the Orioles. Walker Janik for the Astros. J.D. Thompson, first for the Brewers. Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. Travis Bazana for the Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. And Franklin Arias for the Red Sox. We have a Green Reptilian for the Diamondbacks. First, it is first round pick, Kason Cunningham. This is a good one for Christian. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, and we have a refractor auto right behind it. For the St. Louis Cardinals, it's going to be Matthew Miura, 296 of 499. He was a 6th round pick for the Cardinals. That one will be for Joseph. Okay. There's our nice green Cunningham. Alright, Chrome first, Matthew Fisher for the Phils. For David, Ethan Petrie first for the Nats. For Christian, Nate George for the Orioles. Joseph Zira first for the Orioles. For Francisco, Luis Pena for the Brewers. Cody Miller first for the Braves. For Brian, Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Shotaro Mori, Axis insert. A's for Brian. Refractor number 1, it's a Cameron Nelson first for the Rockies for Bill. And the messed up one is an Aiden Miller non-first for the Phillies for David. I got 5th rounder on Cameron Nelson. Okay, you go down here. Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell for the Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy for the D-backs. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Gavin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nyans, first for the Astros. Alfredo Duno, Reds. J.B. Middleton, first for the Rockies. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell, D-backs. Caden Bodine, first for the Orioles. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez, first for the Pirates. And our Chrome. Start off with Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies for Bill. Dean Moss, first for the Rays for Bill. Gage Wood, first rounder for the Phillies for David. Landon Vidorek, first for the Dodgers for Andrew. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres for Stacy, and our in-action insert will be upside down of Edgardo Quintero for the Dodgers for Andrew. Okay. And our first refractor here will be first rounder Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox for Andrew. And our messed up one is Landon Vidorek. You got the start of another card over here actually. Something's sticking out there. Sorry, Vidorek. He's a 3rd rounder, so I'll put him up. The crazy cut. Okay. At least our first round refractors have all been good. Santa, I'm still busy. I cannot pet you right now. It's not Pet Santa time. Sorry, in action. What are you chewing on? What's in your mouth? What do you got in your mouth? Oh, okay. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Dax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt, D-backs. Eli Willits, first for the Nats. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. C.J. Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Miguel Same Jr., first for the Nats. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Malcolm Moore, Rangers. Kyle Odisi, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians. And a Chrome Reptilian, first for the Red Sox. It is a fuchsia of Marcus Phillips. He's also a first-round pick for Andrew. It's a refractor Witherspoon and a pink egg Marcus Phillips, 155 of 199. He was the 33rd overall pick. Another Willits. Chrome first, Pico Cone for the Yankees for John. First round, Jordan Yost for the Tigers for Dale. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox for Joseph. Josh Hammond, first rounder for the Royals for Christian. Tate Suthasine, first rounder for the Braves for Brian. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners for Francisco. Jay Cook first for the Jays for Brian. And our sky blue chrome will be Slade Caldwell, Arizona Diamondbacks for Christian. Refractor first round, Caden Bodine for the Orioles for Francisco. And our miscut is Cody Miller, who's a third rounder for the Braves for Brian. Really crazy corner here. It's like a big thing sticking off of it. Oh, it was a weird corner. Really weird. It's wet? From you or from Santa? What? Ah, Jesus. Yeah, you do. Santa, no. Santa, no. Don't go up there. 1 second. I gotta clean something off real quick. So there's our Slade Caldwell. Still need an X-Fractor. Maybe that's in our last pack, hopefully. Oh, we got too many first rounders. I've bridged into the second row here. Nothing wrong with that, though. Oh, we have two packs left still, don't we? Well, well, well. So I think I'm going to put my miscut guys down, since we have a bunch of nice ones up here. Man, there's a lot of miscuts. So there's the first rounders. All of our not miscuts ones are first rounders, aren't they? Oh, at least that worked out. We have Jacob Reimer, Mets. Landon Harmon, first for the Nats. Jesus Medee, Brewers. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Max Clark, Tigers. Mason Wars, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Marcus Phillips, first for the Red Sox. Followed by Marcus Phillips. That's weird. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. J.D. Dix, Diamondbacks. Casey Cunningham, first for the D-backs. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. Jared Thomas for the Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. And here's our X-Fractor. It's a first for the Orioles. Not either of the catchers you're hoping for. It's Joseph Zira. And that'll be for Francisco. Second rounder, 58th overall. You're hoping for Irish and Bodine. Alright, Chrome first, Eli Willits on the top for the Nats. For Christian, we have Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. For Dale, we have a second Gage Wood. That's really weird. For David. Grant Richardson, first for the A's for Brian. Edgardo Quintero for the Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants for Bill. Carson Bench for the Mets. A Axis of JoJo Parker for the Jays. As for Brian O. First refractor, Gabe Davis, Chicago White Sox. For Joseph, and our miscut will be Max Clark of the Tigers for Dale. So we have two Gage Woods. don't think we've seen that yet this year, having two duplicate chrome there like that. Eli Willits in our final pack, which we might be out of hits by now. I see everything accounted for. Alright, Ryan Sloan, Mariners. Colin Yeaman, first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Tim Piacentine, first for the Jays. Ike Irish, first for the Orioles. Matthew Mura, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. CJ Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Taylor Barmer, White Sox. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. Kane Kepley, first for the Cubs. Braden Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. And first round chrome, Charles Davilan for the Dodgers. For Andrew. Tommy White for the A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. For Francisco. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. For Christian. Spencer Jones for the Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. For Joseph. Prize prospects, Shotaro Mori for the A's. For Brian. First refractor will be first round, Josh Hammond, and it is cut clean. That's good for Christian. And then miscut will be Mason Morris, who is a third rounder for the pitcher for the Reds. So all considered, our for all the miscut refractors, all of the first round ones were clean. That was lucky, I guess. Alright, pack up my stuff here and we'll recap what we have. There we go. Alright, for our autos, we have a refractor auto of 6th rounder Matthew Mura for the St. Louis Cardinals. Base auto of 2nd round Brandon Compton for the Marlins. And 2nd rounder Cooper Fleming of the Rays. For our numbered parallels, we have a green reptilian of 99, first rounder Casey Cunningham for the Arizona Diamondbacks. An aqua wave of 125, Nick Becker, 2nd rounder for the Mariners. And then a fuchsia reptilian of 199, a first round Marcus Phillips for the Red Sox. We have a green paper of 99 of Ethan Frey, I believe is a 3rd rounder for the Astros. A Joseph Zira X-Fractor for the Orioles, and a Slade Caldwell Chrome Sky Blue for the D-backs. We have a prize prospects Eli Willits up there for the Nationals. For our refractors, all first rounders that I have up, they're all clean cut. Jordan Yost for the Tigers, Seth Hernandez for the Pirates, Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox, Caden Bodine for the Orioles, and Josh Hammond for the Royals. And then for our Chrome first rounders, we have Josh Hammond and Sean Gamble for the Royals, Gavin Fien of the Giants, Seth Hernandez of the Pirates, Kyson Witherspoon of the Red Sox, Kaysen Cunningham of the Diamondbacks, Steele Hall of the Reds, Caden Bodine of the Orioles, 2 copies of Gage Wood for the Phillies, Tate Suthasine for the Braves, Charles Davilan for the Dodgers, Eli Willits for the Nats, and Jordan Yost of the Tigers. So that'll be it for our 9th 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. Number 10 has 5 spots left, and number 11 is also up for sale with like 8 or less spots. So they're both pretty close. Once one of those sells out, I'll have number 12 up, and that's the story. So thanks for joining. I'll get you guys results later tonight, and we'll have it shipped out by tomorrow, unless you have combined shipping stuff in other breaks, and I will combine those together. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.